Hi, I'm Carla Ray Thompson, and this is Unsolicited Opinion, Food for Thought, Fueled by Facts, where I talk about navigating the world of notoriety and what's popping off in pop culture and entertainment. Today, I'm giving a quick take on the looming catastrophe that is the WNBA. The WNBA is playing a very dangerous game. The WNBA seems to have forgotten that 70% of its league is comprised of black and brown women, talented athletes, proud athletes, who are not property of the league, but individuals with autonomy. The WNBA is acting as if they are the only game in town. Many of the women in the league play overseas during the off-season. Who's to say that after this season, a season in which many black and brown players have been harassed, disrespected, and disregarded with little support from the league, who's to say that they may choose not to return? Yes, they would love to play in America, to be closer to home, to their families, but is it worth sacrificing their peace, their mental health? As for those currently overseas, I'm sure they are shaking their heads at the attempts to water down the league, to make it less competitive, to appease the cult-like following of one supposed generational talent, who operates as if team is spelled with a capital I. I'm sure that every player's greatest fear is being traded to her team. And yes, I mean her team, as opposed to the team, and to be subjected to racial slurs and denigration for every loss while receiving no recognition for any victory, where their only purpose there would be to serve her. It's not to make the team great. It's not even to make the WNBA great. It's to make Caitlyn great. Don't expect any reciprocity, because the sentiment is you ought to be grateful. Grateful because you get to ride on a chartered plane. Grateful for the extra money from sponsorships which have yet to materialize. And probably won't, because advertisers don't really like race wars. And if they do get those sponsorships, the league get those sponsorships, you won't directly benefit from them. And back to those black players, black and brown players overseas, watching all of this madness take place, they may very well say, we'll stay put right here. Why? Well, I'm sure they can do without the race baiting, rage baiting, misogyny, sexism, and ageism, encouraged by the media partners and the league for the almighty dollar. Well, you say, hey, the WNBA will always have college talent to tap into. And I say to you, why should Juju, Hannah, Flage, and Malaysia go to the WNBA when they can, because of their celebrity and talent, can command handsome salaries abroad to supplement already lucrative NIL deals which follow them post-college? You tell me, in light of this current climate, why would they? It'll be interesting to see what happens next year when UConn's Paige Bueckers, projected to be ranked number 1 in next year's draft, whose stepmom is black and beloved brother is biracial. It will be interesting to see how she will handle this madness. I expect her to speak out, but will her voice be heard or even heeded? The only winner in this game, this very dangerous game that the WNBA seems to be playing, aided and abetted by the national media, the only winner may be the new 3-on-3 league, unrivaled, created by Napheesa Collier of the Minnesota Lynx and Breanna Stewart of the New York Liberty. One white and one black. Both mothers, both ballers. It's a league which promises higher salaries than the WNBA and offers players equity in the organization. The league presents itself as a viable option to overseas play. It's abundantly clear that the league, once again aided and abetted by the media, are stoking the flames of the racially charged rhetoric surrounding Cece, Caitlin Clark, the WNBA, and its black and brown players. All the while, Cece sits comfortably on her perch watching it all burn out of control, consuming everything in its path, including her own teammates. These fires are in danger of spilling over into the stands and onto the streets, endangering lives in the process. What will follow if they do are lawsuits with the NBA, WNBA, Nike, possible team owners, liable for damages to persons and property, leading all to question whether it was worth it. Well, this is Carla Ray Thompson, and that was Unsolicited Opinion, Food for Thought, fueled by facts.